you need to be more assertive with that person. Maybe they're the chair and you're just a volunteer, right? So one of those kind of situations, right? And consider what your biggest fear to being assertive is, right? There'd be some value in writing some of these things down and prioritizing and see what is really holding me back. Why am I so fearful of being assertive? If you want to make it into a specific situation, something that you need to tackle, could be of some real benefit to you. And think about the person you need to be assertive with and why. Is this a spouse? Is this a colleague, supervisor, a neighbor? I also do neighbor disputes, where not so much anymore, but at there's a community group that does mediations, and we see people all the time that just need to be more assertive with their neighbor. And when they have in our case, with the mediator, they sort of have the feeling of some backup, that they can be more assertive. And once they do, the other person realizes, like, oh, this isn't really such a big deal. Sure, we can just move the leaves together, or whatever the situation is that got them there. Right? So in summary, styles of communication, once again, not personality types, just their style of communication. The barriers to assertiveness, the stress, social, and beliefs that we have that keep us from being assertive. How and when to use them. Do we use them in the moment, or do we insert a gap, come back later? The verbal and nonverbal communication, make sure those are in sync, that your words and your actions match with your tone of voice and so on. And saying no. So these are things you can do in your personal life. If you're interested in more programs or some exercises on how to become more assertive and working with specific situations and scenarios and doing some sort of a role play thing to practice, my email is there. I'm available. Mike can also put you in touch. And does anyone have any questions? Yes, in the back.
Can we be assertive with someone who's aggressive, let's say? It's easy to be assertive when the other party is assertive too. I mean, everybody's nice, everybody's happy. But what if the other party, the person in front of you, and you actually have a conflict, is aggressive or passive, doesn't participate in the conversation? Then, how can we be assertive?
When you say aggressive, what do you mean aggressive? Like they're just an aggressive person, they're just domineering? Are we talking aggressive where they could possibly... Well, the nice thing about being assertive is that you only worry about you. You don't have to